Hey guys, how's everybody doing? My name is Vito. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching Vito's Garage and also all your supports. Thank you so much for that. And in today's video, as you can see, I have another project going on. I have to change oil in this car, and I have to change the oil pan gasket as well. So we're gonna do that today, right now. So I'm getting all the tools ready right now for work. I have my oil pan right there. Just can catch oil, and then I also have a can of brake cleaner, so we're gonna use that to clean our oil pan when we drop that oil pan. So stay tuned for that. It should be a fun video today. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And there's a lot of videos that I make, and a lot of them are of course about cars, about these old school Mercedes and as well as other cars. I love working on cars, and I love fixing everything, and especially I love fixing these old school Mercedes and saving them up. So that's what I do, and let's get to it. Alright, so here's the car, here's the hood, engine, everything. So here's what I like to do. Before each oil change, I like to run the car till the operating temperature mixture is hot, and you can come here, feel it. If it's hot, if it's burning, that's good. Also, you can open this oil cap, and if you see the steam coming out, that means it's a good sign. That means it's time to change oil. It's not that, but it means it's I like changing my oil when it's actually hot. That way it thins out, and it's easier for the oil to actually flow. So that's what we're gonna do. Either way, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna be pulling our oil pan down, cleaning all that stuff up, and also putting the gasket on it. So should be a fun video. First thing, open your oil cap, and I kind of like to put it right there. So just want to make sure no junk goes in there, so just kind of halfway like that. So guys, it's a 13mm. I'm gonna loosen up.
One eternity later.
There it is. This thing is pretty bad. It's also leaking from the front crankshaft seal. But I want to change this pan gasket too. So while that's draining, I'll go ahead and change the filter. Also remember, you should always first change on the filter, because as soon as you pull this out, more oil is going to go down to the oil pan. So that's why you always want to change the filter first. But since my drain plug is still out, it's gonna drain more. All of it is gonna drain out. So I'm gonna remove these two nuts, and we're gonna change the filter.
A few moments later.
All right, loosen these up, take it out. Washer.
pretty easy, eh?
Not fucking easy.
You know?
Fancy green. There we go. Don't forget the washer. Also, I changed this gasket right here. So let's put it back.
One hour later.
Alright guys, so now we have this oil pan. We have a bunch of 5mm Allen bolts all the way around. You just have to remove, and that's it. This thing is gonna pop, go down, and then we can take care of our gasket. And also, if you haven't noticed, I already I already installed the drain plug, so no oil is leaking out. And damn, this is a lot of oil sludge. Diesel, gotta love diesels, man.
One eternity later.
Some of this oil is actually from going from the top, so I'm gonna take care of this side first.
A few moments later.
I kind of cleaned the pan a little first. Now I'm gonna pull, there's the last bolt right there, and this should drop down. Make sure there's no bolts left. Install one in just in case, because I'm gonna have to pry it carefully. And this thing to drop down on me. Plastic tool maybe will work. She's really sitting on there. You don't want to pry too hard on it too. I have to go carefully with the metal tool. Really carefully.
One eternity later.
It's really stuck. Patience, man. I can remove this bolt. Yeah, they did put the silicone? Probably not. Take this bolt out. Now I can drop the pan. There she is. Woohoo! Can we see here? Timing chain. I'm gonna check that screen, make sure there's nothing in there. There's our gasket. Yeah, it's pretty old actually. I'll show you why. It's kind of brittle. It's not soft at all. It's pretty. Oh boy, I don't even know what I look like. I need to take a shower after this. But anyways guys, so that was the process of removing the oil pan. It's pretty easy, not too bad. The only thing is that you have to be really careful when trying to break that seal between the engine main oil pan and that small steel oil pan. Don't bend anything too much. Don't put too much force on the Don't put too much force on that while using the screwdriver or anything, because you don't want to gouge your main oil pan, and also you don't want to do any damage to the small steel oil pan, unless you're trying to replace that oil pan, you know. Sorry. So either way, I'm gonna go ahead, start cleaning everything, clean the bolts, clean the oil pan from the inside, and let's go ahead and inspect the rest of the oil that's in the oil pan. That way you guys can see and know that, you know, when you drain the oil, there's still some oil left inside the oil pan. So let's go ahead, I'll show you that, and let's also check the oil pump screen for any junk.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I'll move this oil pan. This is how much oil you have left in your oil pan after the oil change. Let's see, these are all bubbles, that's not shavings. Alright, so good here. I'm gonna leave it alone right now. I'm gonna also clean this area. Thank God they didn't put any RTV on it. It's not gonna be as difficult to clean. That's a good thing. And here we go. The main thing is clean this area. Remove the gasket. There we go. It's the gasket coming off in pieces. Wow, this thing. Yeah, I wonder when they replace this gasket. I'll take a look at it later. Alright, try to clean it carefully. All this mating surface. There's another part of the gasket. Make sure you don't forget to clean everything. All this mating surface, don't miss anything. It's pretty much the same setup on the OM617, 300 SD, and OM123. Pretty much similar process to all these things, all these engines. Good. Alright guys, so here we go. Take a look at those massive connecting rods. That's insane how big that thing is. Oh man. That's clean. Make sure you wear clean gloves if you're gonna check that stuff. You can actually pull this off carefully. Wow, the screen is actually not bad. It's pretty clean. Just some gasket, a couple pieces I think. That's about it. It's awesome. Good. Alright guys, let me get going. Let me clean this, the rest of it, this area, and also let me clean that pan. Let me get ready to put the new gasket on. Okay guys, so I cleaned this screen. I gotta clean it a little more, but it's ready to go pretty much. Now I'm gonna go dump this oil. Let's check this thing for anything. See how much oil is still in the oil pan when you do the oil change? A lot. Oh yeah. This thing is amazing actually. It's pretty clean. No shavings. It's amazing. Yeah, change your oil on time guys. Good stuff. Alright. gonna get ready to start cleaning this with a brake cleaner.
A few moments later.
Let's start cleaning this guy. Got a brake cleaner. Cool. Takes a little bit of, time to clean all this stuff. Alright guys, so there's the oil pan all cleaned up from the inside. And I figured that I'll clean the rest of the exterior when I put it on. So let me show you. It's all cleaned up nicely. Ready to put the gasket on. Alright guys, so here's the gasket for it. There's also lots of other options that you can use as far as the gaskets. I chose this one. I like VITO'S, it's good. They've been making gaskets for years. So I'm gonna be using this gasket. Put it on and reinstall everything. And also I still have to clean those bolts, mounting bolts for the oil pan. Also, show you this stuff, clean it a little bit more. Okay, nicely. That's why you see this is a really gentle area. You don't want to be prying on it if you're trying to loosen the seal between the oil pan and this oil pan. You don't want to be doing that because then you're gonna score the surface. It's not a good idea. Sweet. Clean this up nicely. There's no need to scrub anything. The surface is pretty nice and even, all cleaned up. Now before I put everything back, I gotta install this kind of like a strainer for the oil pump. So after cleaning it, the strainer, I'm gonna reinstall it carefully. Just gotta, there's a lip, you gotta go all the way around carefully. Almost. Patience. Come on, man. Are you new or what? There we go. Nice and good. So give it a tug, make sure it doesn't come off. And it doesn't, it's good. So now with color, you can call it, this is basically oil pump strainer. You can also call it kind of like a pre-filter for the oil pump. So just gonna lower this. Okay. Alright, it's all cleaned up. Let's put this on. Be really quick. It's because this oil is dripping down there and it's kind of going all over that the mating surface. So that's why I gotta be extra fast. Wipe it down. Nice and clean. That's it. One, and then you want to install one bolt on this side. There. Whoa, stuff is falling, damn it. Reason why you want to install one bolt on the left side, one bolt on the right side, just so it's gonna have a balance. Those two bolts are gonna kind of like hold this oil pan in place. Okay, gotta do it by hand. Always remember to tighten the bolts by hand first. Start them up, and then go. Now I'm cleaning those bolts. A lot of buildup and sludge. Just put them aside. This one's also pretty gunked up. Alright guys, so that's about it. There you guys have it. Everything is all nice and tight, German tight. Oil pan is all cleaned up, and new gasket. And also don't forget to tighten up your drain plug And that's about it. Show you right there in the back. Awesome. So now you can start cleaning everything up and then put oil in it. Start it up and see how she runs. Check the level, make sure there's no leaks, and gonna be good to go. I don't know how I look right now, but I think it looks pretty funny, right? So either way, so that was pretty much it. It's the whole thing. It's pretty easy to replace the oil pan gasket on this car, on all pretty much OM617, OM617 engines. So just make sure you don't over tighten those bolts, oil pan bolts, when you put them back in. Don't shoot those threads, you're gonna be good to go. So also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I try so hard to make videos for you guys, you know, about these cars, because I know how much you guys like these cars and you guys love watching videos about these cars. So you guys have it, and also I would really appreciate if you can share this video, you know, that would be amazing. And other than that, I'm gonna start cleaning all this stuff, all this mess. Oh yeah, let me do this. Let me show you this. It's the old pan gasket, and I broke it, which is not a good thing. Let's see if it breaks. Yeah, so this has been on here for pretty much, I don't know how long, but quite a while. I don't think this is original pan gasket. I think they replaced it at some point, but you can see how it breaks off and just whoa. So anyways, just be prepared. This job is kind of you know, dirty. So you can see this stuff pretty dirty, and yeah, wear gloves. And after you're done with this job, the car that you're working on is going to be so grateful. Same thing as this girl. She's really grateful right now, right, Ursula? Oh yeah, you're gonna have fresh oil right now, baby. I'm gonna have a couple new parts. So anyways guys, I'm gonna start cleaning all this stuff up, wrap it all up, and get some oil in this baby. Alright guys, make sure you clean your funnel. I already did that. Ready to put oil in this thing. Fresh oil. 15W40.
A few moments later.
All right, let's go ahead and start this baby up. So we're good, no oil leaks. Alright. Let it run and then shut it off, check the level. Right, So it's gonna be hard to see probably because it's fresh oil. It's like right there, kind of a little more than the middle, which is good. Alright guys, so that's about it. Thank you so much for watching VITO'S Garage. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of videos coming up, and it should be fun. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one, and das Beste oder nichts.